Hi, good afternoon. Hi, this is Christine Crowell here, and today's video is about Lima is being bled of physical silver in real time. And this is my weekly report. I'm trying to bring together all of the things that I've been, researching over the week, and there is so much information out there. Now, I've been talking about all the different mines, for example, the gold mines, the silver mines. Watch the videos here. I do have a playlist for the silver mines and the gold mines, for example. Tonight I am doing a live at 9 p.m. UK time, for example, and it's going to be about Greenland, for example, and the gold mine that they have there. I am really fascinated about all the different gold mines, the silver gold mines, the gold mines itself as well, because before, when I've always had jewelry, for example, I've always seen it as something of beauty, not in a financial way, but of love. But now I'm seeing it in a different way, like I did when I was doing the gold parties, for example, the scrap gold parties. And I'm really fascinated because during this time of uncertainty, there's still opportunities for the public, for example. And there's things that you're not being told about or advised about or really shown in great detail. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about the silver. Okay, so welcome back to the Silver Weekly Report. This is where I'll be breaking down some real facts about silver, the economy, and the hidden moves hidden behind closed doors, which you're not seeing what's happening behind closed doors. And today we have something big to talk about, and I'm talking about Lima. It is being drained of its silver reserves in real time, and you're not getting to even see or know about this because it's not being publicized enough. You really have to be like doing research on this or academic type of research to really understand the effects of this. So 42% of silver is being taken out of the Lima float. That's 272 million ounces vanishing, and yet no major media outlet is covering it. And why is that so? Who's taking it? And what does this mean for you, the retail investor? So let me break this down for you. So the Lima Silver Drain, okay? The London Bullion Market Association stands for Lima, for example, is one of the largest precious metal trading hubs in the world. But right now it's being bled dry of silver. Let me say this again. It is being bled dry by silver. Now, I've been doing a lot of videos about gold. I've been doing a lot of videos about silver, saying that silver is like the tortoise that is going to win the race. This is I'm talking about something which is a long-term goal. For example, I'm not saying this is going to be a get-rich-quick scheme. You need to start investing. For example, if you're able to, I would suggest that you start investing in this. Now, I am not a financial advisor, okay? I am not a specialist in this. I'm just a normal human being, a public person who is aware of what's happening here. Because in 2007, I started doing gold and silver scrap parties, for example. I used to go to people's houses, for example, and buy gold and silver from them, scrap gold and silver, which is broken jewelry, for example, broken chains, broken earrings, or one earring, or something was missing, that type of thing, okay? So 42% again of silver float is disappearing from Lima. That is the London Bullion Market Association. Okay, so it's taking a whooping 8 weeks for delivery. So they're not able to deliver it straight away because they've got to find all of this and deliver, because it's been lent out to other organizations, governments, for example. Okay, why is this delay? Why is it taking so long? The demand is outweighing the supply. And what we are seeing is real-time example of silver scarcity. Now, I explained to you last week, I said to you about the silver demand, for example. And I think I showed you on one of my videos here, for example, about the silver demand. Okay? And I explained this was in 2024, never mind 2025. So this is the supply here. The blue is the supply, okay? And this is the demand. So there's not enough. There's not going to be enough. Silver is depleting in they say globally that they've got 20 years worth of silver. But if everyone's draining, if these governments are draining these large amounts, they're not buying little amounts, they're buying tons and tons of it, not ounces and ounces, but tons. Okay? Because they need it for AI, they need it for the EV cars, electronic vehicle cars, they need it for solar panels, they need it for renewable energy, they need it for tech, they need it for a lot of things. Okay, and this is being used even more than what we used to use it, say 10 years ago. It's doubled and trebled, and it's going to be even more faster, especially by 2030, where everybody is meant to have electric vehicles, for example, due to supposedly the environment. Okay, so let me talk to you about, is COMEX, do you think they're the ones that's hoarding this silver? COMEX is a trading floor. They have silver contracts being filled. Vaults are being stocked. They're stocking this silver in their vaults. Meanwhile, over at COMEX, we're seeing a massive influx of silver. They are taking in so much silver, it raises a big question, and you should be thinking about this as well. So who is really buying this up? Is this a sign of it imploding? And I mean an impending shortage? Or are banks hoarding it while keeping the prices suppressed? The price for silver is way low. Look, gold at the moment for an ounce is $3,050, which is huge. Silver for an ounce, $35. But yet the government's buying a lot of it. What do you think that means? They're keeping it quiet because they don't want you to start buying, because that's going to put the prices up, for example, which is going to happen, I believe, soon, according to these experts as well. Okay, so even Donald Trump is hinted this, saying that silver is undervalued and that it should be trading at a much higher price than it is today because of the demand. The industrial, the manufacturing, all of those billion-dollar companies that need this silver in order to create their products that's making them billionaires from it, the price is low. So this is your real time to really jump in and get yourself some physical silver. Okay? So the PSLV shortage. Look, let me explain something to you. It is really this market trend is happening, okay? and there is a market manipulation. Another move is happening right now. PSLV is being shorted aggressively. Aggressively. Why? Because they don't want you to own silver. Instead, they want to suppress the demand from the public while quietly accumulating it behind the scenes, so that you don't really, you're not knowing what's going on here, for example. So the real reason is it desperation? Are the bullion banks keeping prices artificially low so they can grab more before the public catches on? Before you catch on to this. Precious metals demand. Look, the governments, they're fighting over mines, gold mines, silver mines. This is why I'm doing these videos, to really let us look at the history behind the gold and silver and why it's so precious, and where they are around the world, and where your gold and silver comes from, and what the benefits are. Okay, so the governments and major banks they're not ignoring silver, but the media is. They are loading up. Meanwhile, CNBC and mainstream media, financial media, only talk about gold. You notice that there seems to be a lot of talk about gold. When you even look at the stock markets, you're not seeing silver come up very often. It takes a lot of pages in order for you to see the silver prices, for example. So like I said, gold just hit an all-time high of $3,050 per ounce. But silver is still sitting at a low price of $35 per ounce. Does that sound right to you? Or is silver being suppressed on purpose? I'd love to know your comments in the chat. So silver investment opportunities. Silver is being stacked. Historically, silver charts are really being, you're not really seeing it that much. So this is an ounce in a lifetime. And I'm going to say this is a once in a lifetime investment opportunity. Physical silver is disappearing from Lima. COMEX is absorbing massive amounts of silver, and so are the family offices and the banks, for example. But it seems to be a lot from the bullion, for example, banks. Silver, real value, is being hidden. It's like the tortoise from the public. It's being hidden from the public. Precious metals are high in demand by the governments and the banks. So the writing is really on the wall, but are we seeing it? So silver is not just an industrial metal. It is a real asset and a real value that you, the public, can have. So the question is, are you going to act before the price reflects the reality? If you found this video helpful, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and also turn on your notifications for when I go live or when I've uploaded a video, for example. Let me know in the comments, do you think that silver will break out soon? Or are we in for a price suppression? Thank you so much for watching. This is Christine Crowell. This is my Silver Weekly Report, and I will see you in the next one. Please join me live tonight where I talk about the Greenland gold mine that is currently 4.7 trillion rare materials, for example, minerals, is held on this mine, which is amazing. It's huge. So join me live tonight if you're able to join me live tonight, or if not, you can watch the replay. But I wanted to do this weekly report. For example, I am going to put this as a PDF as well. So if you want to download it, you'll be able to download it as well. But I just want to add in a few more bits here. I just wanted to jump in here and do a quick video just to do a weekly report. I've been talking about all the different mines. We've been traveling around the world, discussing all the different mines around the world. For example, join me tonight as we go to Denmark, the mine that they have there, which is 4.7 trillion worth of rare minerals, for example. So I will go deeply more into that tonight. So do join me tonight. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I hope that you've got value from today. Do click the like and subscribe button if you found this helpful, and subscribe and join me tonight as we go live when I talk about the gold mine in Denmark. So I will see you then. Thank you. Take care. Bye.